Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Short disclaimer. All things are alleged in my opinions only. Fair use, doing commentary. I use a lot of cussy words. If I piss you off, that's a you problem, not me. Blah, 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 blah. Lord. Reload. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, my internet went out. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, we're going to do a Chicago redo. And if my internet goes out one more damn time, I'm going to scream. Bad! Let's try this again. Let me go to my Twitter real quick and let everybody know I'm back up and I'm live. If I can find Twitter again. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do that. Alright, there we go. Okay. I am live on, oh my god, I cannot type worth the crap today. I think I need to put somebody in charge of my, marketing and my typing and everything else. Lord. And then I'm in the wrong stupid screen. Oh, I love this. There we go. Okay, we're going to try this again.
So this has to do with Dom. Okay, and I know some of you guys are friendly with him. And I know he's like in a lot of people's chats now, right? Talking because of the thing that I have to put this over my plastic.
Wait a second here. Okay, I just rewound a little bit. So, why are you worried if I'm in? Okay, I have to make this comment because why would she mention this? I rewound a little bit. Okay, the beginning she was just talking about her stupid phone. That's why I didn't really start it around here. But she still has this live up on her channel. But I've been in a lot of chats longer than lately. Why does it matter what chats I'm in to you? Why? Are you writing down every chat I go into? Like, that is the most weirdest thing you can actually say. Oh, well, I know he goes into a lot of chats now. I've been going into a lot of chats. And not just lately. That is a weird comment to make. Is she stalking me? Is she like literally stalking me? Like literally, why does it matter what chats I go into? That's the weirdest statement ever. Okay? That's the weirdest comment to ever make.
Bag that's over my ear.
Hey, Selfie Queen Cindy, I hope you're doing good.
Because of AZ. He apologized to AZ. I want to know where the.
Why are you worried about who I apologized to and who I didn't apologize to? And yes, I know. I know. Why are you so bothered about who I apologize to? This is what I'm referring to about staying in your own lane. You know what? I'm going to address this, okay? If she actually wants to go that route, okay? I'm going to address this, okay? Showing both your channels, okay? Showing your channels is not a dox, okay, Chicago? I showed both of your channels, okay? How is that a dox? Please, how is that a dox? That's not a dox. Showing your channels and whatever is not a dox. See, this is why I refer to Chicago as a wet rock. She doesn't comprehend certain things. Mims, I go into a lot of chats. Okay, I go into a lot of chats. I don't care where anybody goes. I really don't. But to sit there and say, well, I notice he goes into a lot of chats now. What the hell? I'm sorry, Mims, but I'm gonna use your name. Please make it make sense.
The fuck his apology.
Watched one of my lives. I did apologize to her in my live. Okay. I think if you're actually wanting to play detective, actually do everything. Once again, I have nothing against Tira. Okay. I'm only using her for context. But let's continue. Because this shit gets even funnier.
That's what I want to know. It took me time to get my emotions like to where.
But I will reiterate, why are you worried about an apology about her or to her when it didn't involve you?
I can handle them because I flip and I lose my shit. And I was looking and searching and I didn't see that he apologized to her.
That's because you weren't looking or searching hard enough.
And oh yeah. So I did this.
Okay, here we go. This is the messed up shit. Okay, this proves to you Wet Rock is not snarky, but an idiot. You know what? I'm going to clip this and make this a meme.
Little graph. Okay, so I did this for him. If he ever sees it, see, here's Syria, SYR. See,
I wish I had found this video sooner. I really did. I really do. I just found it about a half hour ago. I'd not watched it all the way through. We're going to.
Kyrgyzstan, Pyrenees, Rob Dyrdek on MTV. The ridiculousness, like the bah, 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 yeah, do.
And apparently we have a lot of Rob fans in here, so I think that was a bad reference to use.
So then yeah, and it's so fucking easy. Ready? So with
this woman has no life apparently. Like, listen to her.
Tier like Syria, so Tira. Do you see how easy that is? Tira.
Okay, now, like I said, you're the only one bothered by the name, okay? But I'm going to continue on because I will finish my sentence here in just a moment.
So easy, you fuck. Oh my God. That's just when somebody purposefully slaughters an animal to slaughter it. It's just like it's the most infantile, stupid thing. I'm going to keep my emotions in check.
Okay, no, the most infantile thing is you got bothered by it, that you felt the need to actually write down how to pronounce her name. Okay, this shit will not get dull. You actually thought it would make a great snarky comment when in actuality it backfired, and I will explain once again. Okay? When I see names in chats, I actually read them as I see them. So, literally, when I see Tira in here, I actually say Tyra. When I see Shyla in here, I sometimes say Sheila. Okay? It's all about the wording. Your mind reads words differently than how you pronounce a name. Okay? Now, wet rock, I think you should actually take an education course on how the eye and mind actually works and actually processes information. Because apparently, like I said, you're the only one bothered. Even Tira actually knew about this. So did Sunshinery. And this is where I get to have fun with Sunshinery. Wait for it to come
So,
up. There it is, right there. You see it down
what
there
I
right
want
at the
to
bottom?
address,
It's right down at the bottom. He knows her name. We had a discussion before. Why didn't you say the whole thing, Sunshinery? Yes, we had a discussion. That discussion also included that I read names as I see them. So, when you say that I purposefully or insultingly say people's names, that's not actually true, Wet Rock. Oh, Beavis and Butthead, you are a perfect pair. I swear to God, you two are a perfect pair. But it is all about how your mind reads and looks at things. When my mind sees a name, really, really, really. Okay, you know what? Um, okay. Let me put it to you this way, Lady Ellie. Okay. If you really want to come in here and start actually insulting my intelligence, you are now blocked. Okay. Okay. You're now blocked. Right? Before you call out my intelligence, why don't you call out your intelligence or lack thereof? There is a reason why I call you a wet rock. Okay? You are the one that is in here making yourself look like a fool. You're the one in here having a hissy fit about how I pronounce names. You're the one having a hissy fit about me going into other chats. Okay? Okay? But Lady LEC, whatever you want to call yourself, remember this one thing. Okay? If you're going to call out somebody else's intelligence or whatever, make sure you understand one thing. And this is the one thing I want you to go away with because it's something that even Sunshinery knew. So I know you're still listening in here. Why don't you go ask? In fact, why don't you ask let's see here. There's pretty much all of YouTube. But why don't you go ask Sunshinery about my ADHD, which I do have? Congratulations, Chicago. Sunshinery once again threw you underneath the bus. Because Sunshinery knew and knows that I have ADHD. Do I mention it all the time? No. Am I using it as a weapon right now? No. I'm proud of my ADHD. I don't think of it as a disability. My point is, Chicago, is if you're going to listen to a source, Listen to the whole source. You've made yourself look like an asshole right now. Even Siwa Moon knows I have ADHD because I told her. It was actually said on a live stream. Shyla's Messy Art was there for that one. Do you not comprehend why I am angry? No, you're right, Mayor. And I'm not using it as a weapon. I'm giving reference here. If you're going to get information about people, make sure you get the whole info. And once again, lady, that name that you are using in my room has never been proven to be connected to me. Now, if you want to talk about doxing people, Shikago, you are just doing that right now by mentioning that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show this on screen. Okay? Because I want to make sure that when people rewatch this, people know what kind of sick, delusional, pathetic little person you are. Okay? Okay? When you put people's real names, whoever they may be, in my or anyone else's server, and they don't go by that name, that's a dox. And now, Shikago, everybody knows that you're the doxer. Do I mention anyone's real names if they're not public? No, I don't. Do I mention people's addresses? No, I don't. Shikago, you proved in my stream with Selfie Queen Cindy in here, along with other people, that you have no problems doxing people. Okay? So, Shikago, your credibility just went out the door. Okay? But like I said, when I look at words, I pronounce them as they look to me. It's not purposely making people, I'm not purposely doing it. But Wet Rock, you proved that out of everything in here, you are the doxer. You're the problem. Okay? Shyla's Messy Art. I call her Shyla. Nessa with the mess. That's her name. Mare is that person's name. Teresa's that person's name. Have you ever heard me use anybody's real name if they were not public? No. But Shikago, it proves to me how infantile you are. You still have no proof if that is my name or not. And even if it was, I'm never going to acknowledge it. actually, to be honest, Mims, I forgot your real name. See, that's the thing with me. If I don't see your real name on a daily basis, I forget about it because it's true. I don't want to know if you're not using your real name. I don't want to know your real name. I don't. But Mims actually said her real name once, and I forgot it. That tells you how much my mind retains information, don't it? Okay, now I'm going to continue on with this. And you'll all understand why I'm attacking her.
Is parent shaming, and I want to address. I hate that my YouTube is so whitened that it just fucking.
Once again, I did apologize to Tira. It's not my fault that you're too damn lazy to do your own homework. Okay? It is not my job to point out where to look for crap.
Blocks me out. Here's the thing. He said some fucked up shit about adoption.
No, actually, I didn't. And I'm going to clarify that. Okay? Once again, I'm not attacking Tira. Okay? So, Tira, if you're watching this, please note I'm not attacking you. What I said is why would a mother why would their mother adopt their kid out rather than bettering themselves for them and their child? It was a question, okay? Now, in hindsight, that was a wrong question. But if you're going to get the context right, oh, Cindy, I'm not throwing you in the middle. I'm not, okay? You go where you want to and support who you want to, okay? But the thing of it is, Shikago, if you're going to use context, get it right. It was a question, okay? Now, I'm going to continue on because you seem to have a lot of opinions, and most of those opinions you pull out of your ass. Like, literally, you do.
I'm gonna show you. He's got so many personalities. I don't know which one he needs to stick with. So I'm gonna.
Okay, first of all, now she's going to say I have DID, okay? Now she's going to go around saying I have multiple personality disorders, okay? All right. Okay, Shikago, this is why I say you're a wet rock, okay? It's not a personality. It's called evolving. It's called growing. It's called learning to change who you are as a person. Your personality changes over time, your entire life. You don't have one personality set in stone. Your personality literally changes as you grow as a person. You have different beliefs as you change. You have different opinions as you change. Okay? Now, if you want to sit there and prove to me that, you know what, I'm parent shaming or whatnot, you're going the whole wrong way. You're going the wrong way about it. And what was that, Shyla? I have to go back up. Yeah, Shyla. Yeah, but I've seen. Okay, Shyla, I'm not trying to start a war here, okay? Because you know what? I gave you my apology. But, you know, I have seen what some people write about you, and it's horrible. I see what people write about Muzz. that's horrible. I've seen some people write stuff about Ness that are horrible. And there is no need to do that. Like, I'm trying to change my behavior because I want to be a better person. Okay? And that's what I'm doing, Chicago. I'm learning to be a better person. Maybe you should try doing that. Okay? Maybe you should try maybe shutting the hell up once in a while and actually see the world as a big picture. Now, I'm going to be petty here. In a way, I am. But Chicago, the only thing I see with you is a bored housewife. That's it. A bored housewife. That's not, that's not doxing you. That's not attacking you. That's me giving my opinion about you. I think you're a bored housewife. Okay? Just an opinion. And it's mine. Yeah, Mims, I'm actually thinking about covering that, but I'm not too sure if I should or not, considering Amber has done it already. But I know people want me to make a comment, considering I'm part of the gay community. I still think JY is a disaster. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with this, okay? Because it's not very long, and I just want to get this over with.
I'm going to show you who he was Thanksgiving, Christmas time, versus what he became. And he can apologize to AZ, but he can't apologize.
Once again, I already did, but I already did apologize to her. But once again, why does it matter to you? It does not affect you. It does not involve you. Okay? I had a lot of people attacking me for what I said. Okay? Nobody that attacked me for what I said how it made them feel. They actually came at me and said, "How would you feel? Why are you making it about you?" Okay? Usually, people who make it about them, usually, this is my opinion, and I am not. Usually, people that make it about them are narcissistic. It's the same tactic that Katie Joy does. It didn't involve you. Why are you injecting it on how it made you feel? It doesn't matter how you feel. It matters to the person how they feel, the person that was attacked. Why does it matter to you or to anybody how you feel? That's irrelevant. When Shyla came at me, and Shyla is in here, when Shyla came at me after what I did, or well, after what I said, she said to me, Doom, how would you like that to happen to you if that was you up there? Or how would you like that to happen if it involved your family? Shyla didn't come at me and say, well, this is how I feel about it. No, she came at me as a person and actually put in my mind how would I feel. Now imagine how that person feels. Not once did Shyla come at me and tell her how it made her feel. Sorry, Muzz, I didn't mean to piss you off. Yeah, you don't want to watch JY. JY is a walking. No, we won't go there. We won't go there. But Shyla actually pointed it out to me in that direction. Now, you know, let's go.
To Tara, and that's fucked up. I love Margot Indigo. She's fucking hysterical. I will turn off my Twitter. I will not be paying attention to the tweets, I promise. So let's start with this.
Now, once again, I have to know this. Okay, I do. I have to know this. You know what? Hold on here. Hold on. Hold on here. 1 second here. Where did I do it? Okay. 20, 40, 60. Okay, here's $60 for the petty jar. Okay, $60 for the petty jar. Okay, what rock have you not managed to learn how to share your screen on YouTube? You've got StreamYard. Do you not know how to actually share your screen on YouTube? And there's a reason for why I'm asking this, and we'll get to it in just a minute. But I really want to know, Wet Rock, have you mastered the art of sharing your screen?
I made voice recordings. This is yes, I have an iPad. I have an iPod, people.
Wait, you made voice recordings? Somehow I don't think that's possible.
It's engraved and everything that says life is music because I'm a music whore. And I still love music. Oh yeah, and so we're gonna hear it on the speaker. Y'all know I'm a gamer, right? So I have to have. I'm also a speaker hoe. So you got to have this kind.
Actually, you're not really much of a gamer, but we're going to get into the reason why I'm making this video. Okay, we are going to get there. We are going to get there. We're not playing the full 2 hours, but we're going to get there. Okay, we are going to get there.
Kind of speaker. Okay. Step twatting. Oh. Oh, people can do whatever. Oh, there are certain people, they come in and start causing a problem.
Blah, 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 blah. Get to the damn point already.
Just fucking bounce them. Please, just bounce them. I think y'all know who. I don't need bullshit from Marissa. I don't need bullshit from Steph. I don't need bullshit from any of their things. Ban them. Ban them. Ban them. Because
well, if you don't need bullshit from people, then stop interjecting yourself into other people's positions.
I need to get out what I need to get out without them coming in with their fuckery. You know what I mean? So I made voice messages and I was looking through because it's like, why is my iPod filled up? Right. And I'm like, I made these voice recordings from YouTube. So I was going to actually write a script and write, but.
Actually, if you wrote a script, I bet you would fail at that too because you just mumble too damn much. Let's just get into it already.
Can't do it. So I'm going to play some stuff. Okay. And I'll pause for internet.
Now, we are going to get into why I am now picking a fight with her. And once again, this is something about her in general. And I want you all to pay attention to the audio.
Shit. You'll never become a problem. No way, Barb. No way.
If she ever shuts the hell up long enough to actually do it.
Hi, Pope. What you doing? Oh no, this is just an iPhone. I love my iPod. I love music, so it's just full up with music. And I still have a Zune that's full up like with
blah 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 blah. Come on.
Fast and Furious movies.
I wish I could just fast forward her, but you know what? I can't because I have to make sure I get it all.
Okay, so here I'm going to start playing. Tell me if you guys can hear. Okay, this is the guy who goes under the name Doom or Dom, and that's neither one of them is his name. These were on SeaWorld.
Why did you actually have to say that neither one of them are his name? Why did you have to point that out? Inquiring minds want to know, why did you have to point that's not my name? What? Chicago's not your name. Okay, we all know that's not your name. Like I said, this is why. Oh my God, I don't know what the hell is wrong with this woman, but there is some. Oh my God, I don't even know. Oh my God.
Well, moon streams. Okay, so this is for context. This is where they came from. Okay. Oh, Pope, you don't cut. I love Pope. Pope is a friend.
Not into a war.
Okay.
It's not going to say anything. You can't say, well, I'm a better parent than you, or I'm a better parent.
Okay, I have him.
Better parent.
Because every situation is different.
Shoot. Hold on.
Yeah, and she screws it all up. This woman thinking that she is really great at anything screws up every damn thing.
Stop myself. I cucked myself. Are you kidding me? I have to turn it off and start all over again. I think maybe not going through this.
Okay. Some people should not actually do stuff on the computer if they don't know how to do crap.
The speaker is a better thing. I'll just hold it up to the microphone. I apologize. Let me. All right, I'll turn you.
Oh, you can have apologies, especially after what you're going to play, and everybody's going to know why I'm pissed off at you.
I thought if I had it on the speaker, you guys could hear it better, but I think not. Okay, so let's go back to voice memos. Okay, so it's just literally going to jump right in there. Okay, and some of them may be out of order, so I'm sorry, but let's listen. Okay.
Not into a war. It's not going to say anything. You can't.
Ooh, fucking hell. You know.
Oh, just give it up.
My mom and I get along as best as we can. But the reason why I say parent.
Okay.
The only thing they can do is my mom.
Okay, so this is from November 28th, 2021.
Okay. This is why the stream. Chicago, you are a fucking goddamn asswipe. Okay? That's all you're going to fucking be. Okay? You are going to try to come at me and parent shame me, try to say that I parent shame people. Yet you decide your best thing to do is play a video of me talking about my mom. Okay, I will rewind it a little bit. I can't turn it up anymore. I wish I could, but I can't. But I'll back it up a little bit.
Okay, and some of them may be out of order, so I'm sorry, but let's listen. Okay.
Not into a war. It's not going to say anything. You can't.
Ooh, Fucking hell. You know,
My mom and I get along as best as we can. But the reason why I say parents can only do what they can do is my mom. Okay, so this is from November.
Okay. So, okay. Sorry about that. Y'all can hear me now, right? Okay. God damn it. Okay. So, this is why I'm pissed off at her. Okay. This is why I am really pissed off at her. Muzz, I'll give you context. Me and I was on Siwa's panel. And I was talking about the relationship dynamic between me and my mother. Chicago wants to point out that I'm parent shaming. Okay? If she wants to parent shame me, then go ahead and make criticisms. But rather than call out my behavior, she decides the best thing to do is to record an explanation of me and my mom. Chicago, this proves today that you are nothing but a disgusting, vile hypocrite. You are disgusting. Okay? Why would you try to make that apparent when I said that mothers do try to do their best? Now, I will say this hypocritically that, yeah, I did parent shame Tira. I did that. I'm not disowning it. I'm not. Okay? There was no excuse for it. I am proving that I'm a contradiction here. Yes, I did say that. Most parents do what they can do. Okay? But why did you have to record the part where I brought up my mother? And this is not the end of it. No, I parent shamed Tira. Okay? But when she tried to do the recording, she caught me talking about my mother rather than the little clip of where I said that parents do what they can. Okay? But she goes on to parent shame my mom. She actually does go on to parent shame my mother. We're going to get into it. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. This disgusting, vile little bitch actually parent shames my mom. We'll continue.
28th, 2021. Just hold on. Can you? Oh, are you kidding me? Can you guys hear that? Just let me know if you guys. Don't tell me I'm taping over it right now. Please don't tell me that's what I'm fucking doing. Why are you orange? Screen, stop it. Oh my God.
She should not be near an electronic. She doesn't know how to work anything.
I did. I added to it. You know, I'm special. I'm just special.
I would make a joke out of that, but I'm just going to let that one go.
But could you guys hear that when I held it up? I just, okay, you could, all right. And I had it at 2 times speed. Okay.
Oh, wait, I can do that too.
So let's, no, for frick's sake, Glenn. They go to just done. Okay, so here is one of the things.
It doesn't matter how good of a parent you are. You can only do what you can do. Exactly. And I've spoken like a true non-parent.
True.
I digress.
Mm-hmm.
Pray to God every day. I'm thankful for my mother for what she went through.
How is that spoken like a true non-parent? Once again, I said parents do the best for their kids. How is that spoken like a true non-parent? Okay. Now, Chicago, parents do the best for their kids.
But what parents need to understand is kids go through a lot growing up. They have peer pressure. No, you don't say. Do you know what parents go through? You are not a...
Okay, you don't have to be a parent to know what they do and don't go through. And kids do go through a lot when they're growing up. Okay? Now, whether you are a single parent or a married parent, raising kids is hell. Okay? Raising kids is hell. Whether you have kids or not. There is a little thing called edumacation, Chicago. Our parents instill in our lives how hard it is to raise us as a kid. Or have you forgotten the life lessons your parents taught you? Yeah, she's exploiting it for views. But there is more. There is more.
A parent.
I was being petty.
I just needed actually to do this because I need to make sure that I have this on speeded up.
That was just me and my petty pants. That's just me. But here, okay, here's the next bit.
Or it's not going to say anything. You can't say, well, I'm a better parent than you, or I'm a better parent than you. Every situation is different. Exactly. My mom and I get along as best as we can. For the most part, yeah. But, the reason why I say parents can only do what they can do is my mom. Okay, so this is from November 28th, 2020.
Yeah, so she has to leave voice recordings, because she has to put down her little thoughts on it so she don't forget it, apparently.
21, just 3 months ago.
It's just doom, and just down.
On Siwa's stream. Just continue listening, please.
I sped him up.
It is up until I was 8 years old. But I was put in foster care because my mom worked her butt off and she... Wait a minute, you were put in foster?
Yeah, I was put in foster care, okay? I'm not ashamed of that, okay? This is how disgusting Chicago is, okay? This is how disgusting Chicago is, but I shall continue on.
Care, you at 8, but your mother did her best. I need to backtrack on that just a minute here.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, notice that smug look, too. Notice that smug look. You're saying your mom did the best she could, yet you landed in foster care? Okay. This is why I'm fucking pissed off at this bitch. Okay? Look at the fucking smug look. Foster care is not a joke, Chicago. It's fucking disgusting. Okay? But my mom literally did do the best that she could. Yeah. 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 Okay, so I will say this again. I said that I was in foster care, and she said, wait, didn't you say your mom did the best for you, yet you landed in foster care? Okay. And then she had the smug look like, yeah, your mom really did the best for you. This fucking bitch just parent shamed my mother. And this little fucking bitch has the fucking nerve to yell at me and then fucking smile about it. Okay, we're going to continue on here, Chicago.
I was left home alone. I got out.
And again, there was a term coined back in the day, and all y'all that are old enough that know the term latchkey kid. Can you put a 1 in the chat if you know what a fucking latchkey kid is? Okay. So here he is. My mama was 18. When I was 8, I was put in a foster home because she couldn't find a babysitter. Okay. Because she couldn't find a babysitter, I was put up in a foster home. Latchkey kid became a thing, and they changed laws because of it. Because
Okay. See, this is why I say that Chicago is a wet rock. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat room if you're a single parent. Put a 1 in the chat room if you're a single mother, or your parent, or you had a single parent. If you had a single parent or you were one, put a 1 in the chat. I'll let y'all put a 1 in the chat. Okay. Chicago. This is for you. And I want you to pay very close attention here. As a parent and as a mother, your damn self, at least I assume you are one, the United States is not very fair to single mothers or single fathers. It is very expensive for daycare. It is literally almost 2 paychecks a week to put a child into daycare. There are not a lot of resources for single parents out there. There's not even a lot of resources out there for married parents. What was my mother supposed to do? Chicago? Quit work and go on welfare? Is that what you're trying to say here? That my mother should have rather lived off the system? A system, I might add, is more fucked up than any other system, including healthcare. You have the nerve to actually try to come at me, but rather than come after me, you make fun of my mother. Let me tell you something, you self-righteous Karen. Let me tell you something, you brain-dead twat waffle. You know, I don't really defend my mother, but I am in this instance because you know what? We do have a dynamic, but I will defend her in this instance. My mother got knocked up when she was 18, which is true. My mother was a waitress when she had me. Okay? What the hell have you ever done for your family, Chicago? Have you actually ever worked a day in your life? My mother tried to provide to me the best that she could. The best that she could. Okay? She did. But at the same time, she would not have gotten the same benefits from welfare as she did working. She got paid more working as a waitress, although albeit not much more. But you know what? I had food on the table. I had clothes that I could wear. I had toys that I could play with. And I had a roof over my head. My mama never depended on anyone for anything. Okay? She didn't. Yeah, she had family there to help her. We all do. We all do. But you know what? My family also had to work. Do you think I would actually ever degrade my mother or blame my mother for what she had to sacrifice in order to actually provide for me? No, I wouldn't. Like I said, I may not always get along with my mother, and I sometimes say I don't like my mother, but there is always one thing prevalent. I love my mother, and I appreciate everything that she has done for me, for my life. You shouldn't be so smug over there because at least my mom knew that she did more than sit on her ass eating ho-hos at a computer pretending she's something important. Why don't you get off your fucking ass, Karen, and clean up that fucking mess of yours? Why don't you actually disconnect from the internet and actually say something like that to a parent outside? And let's see what happens to you. I would love to see what would happen to you if you said something like that to a parent outside. They would whoop your ass from one side of Chicago to the other, and that's the truth. There are very few resources back in the time that I was born, and there still aren't that many resources for parents in general. But it's nice to know that you had a husband to provide for your sorry, pathetic excuse as a human being most of your life. But this video proves that you are nothing more than a piece of human trash. And anybody that supports you is trash themselves. Now I'm gonna continue on because I ain't done. And I ain't done. I ain't done. No. Oh no. No. Oh yeah, we're still more.
People were working. Okay, so just saying, I think it is a little bit more than that. And the reason I'm playing this is because the compassion and caring that you hear in these couple of things is not what you're about to hear in about 10 minutes. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. And that's exactly that. That's a
Okay. I want to point this out to you too. Hey, Raken. Oh yeah, there's more. There's more. Okay, first of all, Chicago, just because I may not have compassion for someone else doesn't mean that I won't have compassion for my own mother. See, you have a disconnect somewhere in your mind, and this is why I think that there is something wrong with you, because your disconnect is really showing in this video. Why would I or anyone else put their own parent down? And no, Chicago, just because you work doesn't mean you have the resources to get daycare or a babysitter. Back in my, you know what, I remember my one babysitter I had that my mother would always drop me off to. Do you know how much it cost that babysitter to watch me? She charged my mother $30 an hour, Chicago. $30 an hour. Do you have any comprehension of what working means? Do you have any comprehension of the value of a dollar? $30 an hour. We're going to add this up, okay? $30 an hour times 8 hours times 7 days a week would be $1,600, Chicago, and we're talking about the 80s and 90s. And she was considered one of the cheap babysitters. $1,600 a week, Chicago. But there's more. There's more. There is more. There's more to this. Now y'all know why I'm pissed off.
it's a thing. So let's play a little more.
On my own little, out of my own little volitions, I got out. Yeah, you got out of foster care on your own little volitions, but you were put in there at 8 because your mother couldn't afford a babysitter. And yet you have the fucking audacity to say anything about a woman who makes the greatest sacrifice of her life to give her child up for.
Okay. Once again, okay, this is why this woman needs to be taken off, and this is why I'm doing this, and this is why, Chicago, you'll be canceled, okay? All right? This is why. When you are in foster care, there's called a tier system, okay? Now, I know some people in here will understand what a tier system is, but let me explain it for your lack of intelligence and lack of understanding. There are things parents have to do in order to get your child back. But there are also things the child needs to do as well in order to be released. So when I say on my own volitions I got out, yeah, that is true. Because I followed the tier system. I did. I did. There are tiers and milestones you have to pass in order to get out of foster care. Okay, Amber, the stream that she no, Muzz, the stream that she was referring to is the stream that I was on with Siwa back in around November, December. Okay. Now she's trying to say this is a person whose mom did everything, yet your mom shaming someone else. She's trying to make me look like a hypocrite. But once again, why would I mom shame my mother? Why would I parent shame my mother? Why would I do that to my own flesh and blood? It may sound hypocritical, but in actuality, it's not. I have compassion for my mother. And what I said about Tira on stream was pretty much Mr. Angry Dom, okay? I did parent shame her. Does that mean I don't have compassion for her as a human being? No. But, I was angry at what she did about something. And when I'm angry, I let the words flow. But you know what, Chicago? I'm learning not to do that. Because in hindsight, you're right. And I was right. Parents go through different things. My question, however, to Tira, and from my own point of view and opinion, was why not better yourself so you can keep your child and provide him the life that you think they deserve? That was the question. Okay? You're taking a question out of context because you're listening to Sunshinery. And since you want to be Mr. Fit In and all this crap, you're actually kicking yourself to the fucking curb. Now, we have all said something in the heat of the moment that we all regret. Okay, Chicago? We all have. But I'm learning to be a better person. And by being a better person, I'm learning to take things out of my vocabulary. I actually, believe it or not, Chicago, I will tell you how determined I am to change who I am and make myself for the better. I have a notebook here, Chicago. Okay. And in this notebook, I have words and phrases written down to keep out of my vocabulary. Okay. And I actually got to give credit to the anti-KJ community for giving me this idea. Because when you write it down, you're more in tune not to do the same mistake again. Now I digress. What I said to Tira has nothing to do with you.
For adoption. Fuck you so hard.
Okay. Like I said, I was in my feelings. Okay, so I said, I told you guys, I had to pause on making this video because I was in my feelings.
You have no feelings. You shown that tonight. You showed that on this stream. You have no feelings whatsoever. You don't care who you hurt, basically, or who you drag into to feed your own ego. My mother had nothing to do with the fight, yet you brought her in. Rather than come after me, you coward, you go after my mother. You are a piece of shit.
But let's continue about this nice man and what he does.
It doesn't matter if you think your kid is innocent. It doesn't matter if you think, I mean, you can only do so much. My mom worked her butt off for me. Does that make her a bad parent?
Hi, John Z.
That you see it from your mom's side and you understand. Even though you didn't get everything you needed, she did everything she could for you.
And I understand.
And that was Seawood being decent.
When I did resent her. But as I got
I'm not even going to make a comment there, okay? Because she just notice the smirk she has right after she said decent. Look at that smirk. Like it's some big deal, like it's some surprise.
But as I got older, I realized that there was nothing else she could do. And considering you're not a parent, that's very kind of you to try and step into your mother's shoes.
Actually, you know what, Chicago, once again, you know, you don't, like I said, your perception of reality is warped. My mother did do a lot, but your snarkiness makes your snarkiness is showing true. And this is what you're pretty much doing. You are actually insulting my mother for having to do what she had to do in order to raise me. You are actually shaming my mother.
Very nice.
I wasn't being facetious or anything. I was literally, yeah, okay. So that now let's see what this is.
When I did resent her. But as I got older, I realized that
Like when she get everything she needed growing up.
she got everything that she needed growing up. But because my mother had me when I was 18, she was a very young mother. So there is an excuse for these things. You're excusing your mother putting you in a foster home because she was only 18 when she had you, which made her 26 when she put you in a foster home because you were 8. Okay.
Thank you, Bede. I'm getting there.
Okay, once again, Chicago. Once again, she did not put me in foster care. Okay, it wasn't her choice. But once again, you are showing how out of touch you are with reality. Okay? You are questioning everything that my mother did. My mother, it wasn't an excuse. My mother was a young mother, but there are very few resources out there for mothers in general. Okay? Very few resources for single parents in general. Okay? Let's continue. Let's continue.
Yeah, it's really hard. You know, you're barely out of,
You're growing up yourself.
And you're barely into the adult stage. So, it's really hard. Yeah, but she was 26 when she put you in a foster home, so.
Big difference.
She's not 18.
She's not 18 no more.
Understood. What?
No, actually, she didn't put me in a foster home. She didn't put me in a foster home. And I will explain how I ended up in foster home because I have no shame. Okay? I actually walked out the front door. CPS was called. For her to put me in foster care, she would have literally, willingly wanted to put me in foster care. My mother fought to keep me out of foster care. But the reality is she could not meet the minimum requirements to keep me out. Chicago, you need to get your facts straight. Literally, you do, you disgusting, vile creature. My mom did not put me in foster care. The system put me in foster care because the system does not like single parents. You should actually look into shit before you comment on shit.
My mom went through to make sure I had food, I had clothes.
Yeah, at least she tried.
And age does not matter, Chicago. She was still a single mother. Okay? She was still a single mother. Age does not matter when you are a single mother. The system in America is built against single parents. It's built against single parents. Look into it.
At least she cared enough to do something about it.
So he's very understanding, right? My mom went through so much to make sure I had food and clothes, and I am so empathetic, and I'm so compassionate, and I'm so understanding. Just remember how he sounds.
And remember this, she is also my mother. Do you think I'm going to actually insult my mother or disrespect her in any way? Do you actually think I'm going to walk up to her and go, hey, mom, you are horrible because you couldn't afford to put me in daycare or afford to get a babysitter? Do you actually think I'm going to do that? Do you?
This fucking fraud. Just please remember this.
And now I'm a fraud. Okay, yeah, Chicago, look at you. You are a piece of shit mocking my mother. You're a piece of shit mocking what my mother had to go through. You're a piece of shit mocking about foster care. You're a piece of shit mocking the single parents out there. You are a disgusting, pathetic, low-life piece of shit.
Please remember this.
It's not her fault she couldn't afford, a babysitter. It's not her fault that she didn't have somebody to.
Do you know how much childcare is now? It's like $500 a week almost for one kid.
Even if you have parents,
See, this smirk thinking that she's hit the lottery is proving to backfire on her. And I think she's going to realize that eventually, because I am going to make sure that she is tagged in this video all over. I'm going to make sure all of her names are tagged in this. So when people search for her, this will pop up before she does.
Both of my parents in my life. My parents raised me.
That's Jackie talking. Jackie, don't you copy strike me.
You want to talk about hypocrisy, Don?
Hypocrisy.
You can't even use your real name, or can you show your face? How can you be so sensitive and so?
Once again, it's my mother. And okay, Chicago, why don't you fucking use your real name? Okay? Let's see how that will last. All right? Chicago, why don't you post your real name on the interwebs? Okay? Why don't you show us your real name? And it's called anonymity. I have the right to show my face or not to show my face. Are you butthurt that you can't see my face? Or are you butthurt that all you get to see is an icon? You should have used an icon. No, that was not petty. That was just an observation. At least then you could actually hide your stupidity better if you were an icon. Okay? But this video shows that you will go to any lengths to actually support your friend Sunshinery. Let's continue, shall we? Because it gets even better. No, I've got to learn to control the pettiness. I've got to learn to control that. I don't want to end up like certain YouTubers.
Who's the real you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, you definitely pushed a button on me, and yeah, I'm gonna have you.
Oh, I pushed a button on you? Well, how many buttons did you push on me? How many fucking buttons have you now pushed on single parents? How many fucking buttons have you pushed on married parents? How many fucking buttons do you think you have pushed by making this video? Do you honestly think this was a great video to make now?
About it. I don't know who the fuck you think you were going as hard as you did and tear.
Who the fuck are you? And why are you still talking about her? Why it doesn't affect you?
But yeah, I'm not gonna let go and challenge, buddy. Sorry, can't.
This is not a challenge. Okay, if you wanted to really challenge me, you wet rock, you would have come at me. But rather than come at me, you parent shamed my mother. You made a mockery out of single parents. You made a mockery out of the foster care system. How many people have you pissed off now? And you're the one that looks stupid, not me. I made one comment. Let's compare my one comment to all of the comments you made in this video. You literally insulted my mother and degraded how she raised me. You literally degraded that my mother didn't do better with what better. You literally said that it was her fault I landed in foster. Lady, you need to unplug. You need to literally unplug right now. Because you siding with and I will say this, you sided with Sunshinery, you can't undo the internet.
Like,
I'll
So
explain.
this
I will
right here is
explain.
gonna show a little bit of foreshadowing on the type of person and the type of character that just Tom is.
Once again, Chicago, you went the wrong way about it, you petty little bitch. You disgusting, vile, goddamn, ignorant dumbass. You went the wrong fucking way. You went the wrong way the fuck around it to actually try to come after me. You didn't prove anything, but what you did prove is that you don't know jack shit about how the world works. Okay? And you as a parent, and this is what I'm going to throw at you, and right now I don't care. But you know what? You as a parent should know which things you should or should not say to another parent or about another parent. Everybody's circumstances are different. Everybody's. Okay? You could have come after me. I would have accepted that. But no, you went after my mother. And then you decided to twist everything around to fit your vendetta against me. Now, here's a question I want you to ask yourself. Was it fucking worth it?
Ready to listen? Ready? Okay, here we go.
Real said anything about you other than that post, or that's
Real can't come after me. Okay, a real can't come after me. I told Jack this. I don't
Does he
care.
know you?
No, he knows me only by my name.
Your real name or just your screen name?
Just my screen name. Which is how most people only know you, is by your screen name. Like Tara Nicole. He knows you by your screen name. You never interacted with the woman. I digress.
True.
Let's continue.
Facts.
I told Jackie, I don't care.
Actually, that's not facts, okay? Because me and her did interact a few times. We did interact a few times, but your dumb ass Wet Rock doesn't actually pay attention to shit. Okay, but yeah, you know what? That little smirk going, yeah, most people know you by your name, like it's some epiphany. Everybody knows me by my screen names. That's not a shocker. It's not. You're acting like it's some big secret you released on the internet. It's not. But I digress. You actually wrote a person's real name in my chat, yet you want to parent shame people and you want to call people out for doxing? Look in the mirror. You are a bitter old cow. This is why you will never grow on YouTube. You're too fucking bitter.
Who wants to talk crap about me? I'm almost 40. I don't. I give a damn. I give a damn what's busted years. I told Jackie, I told Jackie, you know what? I'm not going to sit by and let innocent people get blindsided. I can't do that. That's too far, dude. You're not going to sit by and watch innocent people.
Okay, once again, I will say this. What happened there? You know what? I'm not even going to make that comment because you know what? She missed the whole narrative to begin with. This woman has done this the damn train.
People get blindsided.
Do you hear that?
What the fuck do you call it to Tara in that stream? Did you come at her straight? Did you go on her panel?
Mm-mm.
Did you ask her for a conversation?
Mm-mm.
Nah, motherfucker.
No, actually, I don't go on her panel. Okay? Why is that such a big fucking joke to you? Okay, in all honesty, I don't go on everyone's panels. Okay? I don't. It's not a secret. I don't. I usually sit in the shadows and I observe. Maybe if you actually did that rather than sticking your foot in your mouth. Okay, so apparently she has now said I have a mind of a sociopath. She apparently made a video about me. We'll be going over that one too. If she's not live, we'll go over it. If she isn't live, we'll go over it now. But you know what? Yeah, I don't go on everybody's panels. Did I ever have a conversation with her? No. But you know what? I don't have conversations with everybody on the internet.
Because you blindsided her. That's the definition, hypocrite. Let's continue.
Very much that. Very
That's what
much
people
that.
don't get. We can all talk smack.
Don't act so smug. I just knocked you off your high horse. Oh, and Chicago? How many communities have you been kicked out of? How many people have you gone after? How many people have you parent shamed? How many people have you started fights with thinking you are always right? Think about that for a moment.
All right, it's YouTube. If it's different, that we can all talk smack. It's all fair game. But they started this threatening and this doxing, and I mean, that's what they always have to do for. They go low blow where you can't like. Roadhog said it the other night. I forgot how he said it. Like, back in the day, where like people were just like, "Oh, this person's this and this person says this," like silly stuff. I give zero fucks about what Roadhog says. I'm sorry.
I'm just talking over Roadhog. That's me being obnoxious. It's just.
What did you talk, Jackie?
Apparently, you're always obnoxious, but I want to hear this part right here. So let's listen.
What did you tell her? Do you have a channel? I'm working on my channel. I'll have a video up tomorrow. Wait a minute. Did you go on Suez and plug yourself? Don't tell me you were looking to be Provide the clout? Is that what you were looking for? Because you had Siwa there and Sunshinery and Maria.
Okay, first of all, Chicago. Okay, idiot. All right. If you actually paid attention, okay, the only one who clout chases is you. Okay, you've been seen in chats that you've never been in before. Okay, but here's something for you as well. Okay, it's usually customary for other channels to mention the person on panel's channel. Okay, it's not called clout chasing, it's called being respectful. Okay, you're not actually being intelligent here because you know what? I was actually on Siwa's panel for more than that one night. Okay, so if you're actually thinking that that's clout chasing, you need to understand what clout chasing means. Okay? Now, I was not the first to mention my channel. That was actually Sunshinery. Okay? I'll back that up. So you know what? When your dumbass actually listens to this again, you can hear it.
Roblox said it the other night. I forgot how he said it. Back in the day where like people were just like, oh, this person is this and this person says this, silly stuff.
I backed it up too far. I'm sorry.
What Roadhog says. I'm sorry.
I'm just talking over Roadhog. That's me being obnoxious. It's just.
Oh, what did you tell Jackie? What did you tell her? I'm working on my channel. I'll have a video up tomorrow.
Yeah, Jackie knew I had my own channel. Okay? She did. She brought it up and Siwa asked if I did. Once again, it was Jackie that brought it up. I'm sorry, it was Butthead that brought it up, Beavis. Okay? Now, if you think that's clout chasing, when Sunshinery actually brought it up, see, this is why Chicago, you need to get off the internet. You just threw Sunshinery under the bus when you're actually thinking you're being snarky. See, you're actually giving me ammo to continue to go after her.
Wait a minute, did you go on Siwa's and plug your...
Yeah, I love it when she gives me ammo for Sunshinery. My God, are you that fucking stupid?
yourself? Don't tell me you were looking to be, provide the clout? Is that what you were looking for? Because you had Siwa there and Sunshinery and Maria, and there were over 1,000 views looking for that clout. Oh, I'm working on my channel, huh? Okay, clout chaser. Let's continue, shall we?
Once again, this proves how out of touch you are with reality. Because I was talking to Maria behind the scenes. Me and Maria happen to be friends. Does that mean I'm a clout chaser? No, it don't. I'm friends with Nikki behind the scenes. Does that mean I'm a clout chaser? No, it don't. So basically, by your logic, Chicago, if I'm friends with anybody that has a channel, I'm clout chasing. Make this make sense for me, please. How does that make me a clout chaser by being friends with people? I don't know.
Definitely let us know and we'll give you a shout out.
I told Jackie, YouTube is supposed to be fun. YouTube has now become nothing.
It's a battle zone. It's the wild, wild west.
It's like high school all over.
He made that way.
On Wednesday, it was like the lunch table.
No, actually, I did not make it that way. Okay? Once again, you need to get your head out of Sunshinery's ass.
Oh my God.
If I fought with people at school, I fought with people at school. I didn't go after all their family members as well.
I know, Cindy. I know.
Every day when she's feeling up to it. But
This is the foreshadowing I was talking about.
And I tell her,
I know.
it doesn't matter. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing.
They're nobody, and
I understand. You know, I can understand how it can make Maria upset. It can make you upset too. It can make Jackie upset. But there is that point in.
Yeah, people can make up shit about other people. You've been doing it, Chicago, for how many years now?
If you want.
That's why you have to have 2 names, Chicago. I only have the one, Chicago. I only have one name I go under YouTube with. You have 2 because people block you.
But there's that point in me that Jackie a lot. It's just words on a screen.
Just words on a screen, just like your fake and phony friendship with Jackie. Oh my God, it's not only words on the screen, it's dust in the mother.
Okay, now you really are pissing me off. Okay? Listen here, you fucking goddamn old hag. Listen here, you 70-year-old dried up cunt waffle. And I said the C word and I ain't sorry. But you are definitely being a cunt waffle right now. And that's what I'm gonna fucking call you. Because now, bitch, it's fucking on. Okay, cunt waffle, it's fucking on. You go back to that little fucking skank ass hoe bag you call fucking goddamn Sunshinery, and you fucking honestly ask her how long I was her fucking friend for. You fucking ask that little damn pathetic waste of life how much shit I had to put up with to be her fucking friend. Ask her how many hours a night I stayed up to make sure she was fucking okay. You listen here, you goddamn lazy ass, fucking ho-ho eating, two-timing, two-faced, lazy ass, welfare riding little bitch. You fucking go back to that goddamn rag of a bitch and you fucking ask Sunshinery how fucking long I defended her. You going into your fucking goddamn stream and saying that was a fake friendship? Really? Really? You fucking go around and ask Siwa. You can go ask Maria. You can go ask Shyla. You can go ask Kim and Stacy. You can go and ask anybody on fucking YouTube. You goddamn pathetic loser in life of how much I was there for her when she needed somebody. You fucking ask her to be honest with you. I know she won't, but I can tell you this. I put up with being shunned out of several communities, not just the anti-KJ community. There were a lot of other communities that I defended her in, that I got shunned out for just being her friend. And you have the nerve, you fucking goddamn old hag, to tell me it was fucking fake? You really want to play that fucking card? I think Chicago, now would be the time to wipe the smirk off your face and pray to your God. Because you have unleashed the gates of hell on that comment alone. You are now my bitch, motherfucker. You hear that? You are my fucking bitch. And I will tell you this right now. I will drag you worse than anybody could ever be fucking dragged. You are now my little pet. I spent hours after hours, night after night, day after day, defending her, sticking up for her, telling people, oh, Jackie wouldn't do that. Jackie couldn't do that. I had her on my channel defending her. And you want to sit there and say my friendship was fake. Okay, little miss bitch, why don't you go and actually look at old Siwa videos of when Real was up there and how many times I defended Sunshinery? Why don't you be this best investigative reporter, journalist, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, and actually go look at every fucking thing I did for that bitch? Yeah, I'm gonna continue on. Like I said, I'm gonna continue on.
Fucking wins, Dom. Oh, the foreshadowing.
True.
If I had written a book, I couldn't have nailed that shit on the head as much as this did.
I doubt you can fucking write. Okay? I really do. This is why, Chicago, you will not be nothing more than a failed wannabe.
November 28th. Are we gonna keep going? Here we go.
It only hurts if you let it hurt. I tell her all this time. She's got people to back her up.
And in hindsight, I did say this. Okay, I'm calmed down now. Okay, in hindsight, I did say this to Jackie. It's just words on the screen, but get it in context. Okay, get it in context. Or is that too hard for you to do? Jackie was actually up on that panel saying that people would write horrible things to her or about her. And I told her, no, don't give it a second glance. They are just words on a screen. They don't mean anything if you don't let the words get to you. Okay? Why do you think, Chicago, I don't pay attention to shit? It don't fucking matter. You did this on March 30th and I just found this video. That should tell you how irrelevant a lot of shit is to me. But I'm going to make you relevant since you want to play a few cards. Okay?
She's got people that like her. Maria's got people that will back her up. You've got people that will back you up.
And Maria, you just don't.
I know.
I know it's hard not to watch. Which is,
Like I said,
that's what I do.
Do you hear what a kind person?
I know I'll have it written, but I can't. Well,
I'm trying to find
everybody, you know, it's words on a screen.
words on a screen. Okay. Oh, okay. This is good. This is important too. Hold on. This is important too. I'm gonna go back 15 seconds. Here, I'll shut up.
Oh my God, I can't do it. Hold on. Okay, this little tidbit I found so funny because I think maybe he needs to be reminded of this. This came out of his mouth.
He said this.
So, okay, here's some words that you said that were very, very wonderful. Okay, but considering Sila isn't Wiccan, it doesn't really apply to her. But if you're claiming you're Wiccan, let's see. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play.
Wiccan rule I was was taught a long time ago. And I know you're not, but I was taught this, let's say, a long time ago. Rules of three. Yeah, the rules of three. Whatever you dish out, it's going to come back to you 3 times full.
The Wiccan rule is whatever you put out into the world, whatever you put out into the universe, if it's nasty, it's going to come back to you 3 times as nasty. That's why you want to put out good and positive and decent energy, because it'll come back to you 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That is the Wiccan rule of 3. I don't know where he learned that from. His mama practicing Wiccan.
Okay. All right. I am going to go potty real quick, but we're going to have fun with this one. Yeah, she was, Ness. She was. Yeah, she was. And she still talks shit about all of you today. Okay, hold on. I gotta go pee, so I'm gonna put the music on real quick. I gotta play the music so this way you people don't leave me. If I can find it. Background music. Here we go. We'll do hip hop. Okay, apparently. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry about the intermission. Okay, forgive me. All right. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So, in context, yeah, I am a practicing Wiccan. Okay. Why is that a shocker? Okay. Do you know what being Wiccan means, Chicago? Now you're actually bringing religion into an argument. How far are you going to go to try to paint your narrative? Now, first and foremost, I know about the rule. What you do comes back to the 3 times fold. But it's usually about really negative energies and negative spells and shit like that. I'm mostly a positive person. Did you know that, Chicago? I'm actually usually a positive person. I actually have hope for people. I actually do have hope for the world. Okay? You, on the other hand, are bitter, pathetic, lonely, desperate for attention. I mean, if you're actually going to do something, make sure the words can't be used against you. Okay? Make sure you can't use it. I also never said I was a picture perfect model. Okay? I don't strive to be perfect. Perfectionism is a false narrative. There is no such thing as being perfect. But there is such a thing as called being better tomorrow than the person you were yesterday. You can strive to be better and do better. Okay? But you know what? Just because I call out bullshit doesn't mean I'm negative. Just because I'm calling your crap out doesn't make me negative. You're doing everything in your power to paint a picture regarding me. For what? Rather than do what you're trying to do, it's backfired 10 times fold. Literally. Okay? I'm going to continue on.
And stuff when up till he was 8 in the foster home. I don't know where he learned that, or he just picked up something and wanted to.
Okay, first of all, I will say this. Let me finish this and I'll answer that question. Because apparently you need a little refresher course in what religion is.
Try and bond with Siwa, not realizing she's not wicked, man. She's a Catholic witch, so she says. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm sorry, more.
Okay, first of all, I think what you need to do, Chicago, get off your fucking ass, okay? Because not all religions are a lifetime devotion. And what I mean by that is this. At any given time in your life, you can become Jewish, you can become Catholic, you can become Protestant, you can become a Mormon, or you can become Wiccan, pagan, Celtic. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're new to the craft or not. Wiccan, paganism, and Celtic religions are welcoming to everyone. Okay? Now, if you're actually sitting there wondering when I learned that from or where I learned that from, I'll give you the answer to that, you delusional little hag. I actually have been studying Wiccanism since I was 18. It was a religion that called to me. Okay? People usually go to the religion that calls to them the most. Now, did I actually want to get closer to Siwa? No, I already knew Sia wasn't a Wiccan. I knew that. But once again, you don't know how to do research. Okay? I don't know what little universe you live in, but faith is not decided when you are born. Faith is not a long life commitment. Yeah, she did. She just said, did she just say she didn't know if he learned it from the foster home? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Wicca, all religions are usually I'll say to say this, okay? Religions are usually a family practice religion, but people do change their beliefs and their religions. But people usually will go to a religion that calls to them the most. Okay? Okay, Chicago, are you paying attention? So, not only have you once again shamed the foster home system, but now you've shamed religion. Now I'll go back a little bit. Shyla, thank you for that correction, okay? Siwa is a Christian witch. Thank you, Shyla. Not Catholic, Christian. But then again, this is Chicago, who doesn't do shit. Yeah, I'm going to go back a little bit because I want to hear this again. I think everybody wants to hear this again.
Back to you 3 times as nasty. In the foster home, I don't know. Back to you 3 times
Okay,
as
well, I have to
nasty.
do it this way.
That's why you want to put out good and positive and decent energy, because it'll come back to you. 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That is the Wiccan rule of 3. I don't know where he learned that from. His mama practicing Wiccan stuff when up till he was 8 in the foster home. I don't know where he learned that, or he just picked up something and wanted to try and bond with Siwa, not realizing she's not Wiccan, man. She's a Catholic witch.
See, she's Christian. Once again, you've just not only shamed the foster care system, again, you have shamed religion now. Literally, Chicago. I'm going to split this. I'm going to actually put timestamps in this video so that way people can see how idiotic you are. Because you need to be into your place and you need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, she says. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, more.
Notice that she says with quotation marks, or so she says. With quotation marks, or so she said. Wow, Chicago. Just wow.
Oh my God, I can't do it. Hold on. Okay, this little tidbit I found so funny because I think maybe he needs to be reminded of this. This came out of his mouth.
Oh, I stopped it and
So,
replayed it again.
Okay,
Sorry.
here's some words that you said that were very, very wonderful. Okay, but considering Siwa isn't Wiccan, it doesn't really apply to her. But if you're claiming you're Wiccan, let's see. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, play. The Wiccan rule I was taught a long time ago. I'm not Wiccan. I know you're not, but I was taught this a long time.
And I was right. I knew she was not because I was up on panels before then. Okay, you would know that. Being a friend of Sunshineries, she should have told you that. But instead, you're making an ass out of yourself. And guess what? I don't think you made this video without the input of Sunshinery. And if you did, she threw you underneath the bus.
Rules of 3, yeah. Yeah, the rules of 3. Whatever you dish out, it's going to come back to you 3 times full. If you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be doing negative things. Exactly. Yep.
Bingo! Did you forget about that?
No, I'm not really doing anything negative. But then again, I never strive to be perfect because perfection is a false narrative. There is no such thing as perfection. It's like the word normal. There is no defining definition on normal. Okay? Normalcy is whatever society makes normalcy look like. But perfection is a complete, how do I put this? Perfection is impossible. And I'm going to throw you the Bible at you on this one. The only being perfect in the universe is God. Even angels are not perfect. People are not perfect. You should know that. God knows we are not perfect, nor should we strive for perfection, because the only thing that is perfect is God. Now, here's something else as well that I will throw out at you because you need something thrown at you, and I can't do it. In Wiccan society, it's the same as in Christian society or even Catholic societies of religion. God forgives. He knows that we cannot be perfect. Okay? My gods know we are not perfect. But they do know about remorse and forgiveness. You need to do a few thousand Hail Marys on your own stupidity, going, oh my Lord, I have failed you, because you have failed everybody. There is also no perfect religion to follow or to practice. You go to the religion that calls you the most. Okay? Now, I'm sorry your small little mind cannot handle that information, but it's true.
You were raised by that? I wonder, were you raised by that for the 8 years by your mom, or in the foster home, or with various boyfriends here and there, friends? Who taught you that? I'm just curious, you know.
Why does it matter where I learned it, though? It's none of your concern. Okay? Why does it matter? Now you're pulling a Katie Joy Paulson. Are you going to say that foster homes are cults now? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to imply that foster homes are cultish? It's called free will, okay? Look into it.
Just a curious cat. That's
Meow,
all I am.
meow. Curious
Just
cat.
wondering. Hi,
That's
it's
all.
me. I'm going to sit here while I play this. So this is from December 23rd. So we're just going back not even 3 months.
Not even 3
And
months at
this
this
is
point. Okay, so this is.
sped up, but I'm sure you can make it out. This is
Tell me if you can't
wonderful thing
understand
you
what.
did. You know, you know the answer to that. They don't care about him. They're using him just like he's trying. Not this part. No, that's all it is. They don't care. Can we mute this part? Let me just mute this part and talk over it. Nothing is left, and then they'll move on. Pause. So this was Christmas. I didn't know. Sorry.
Yay! You want me to be here?
I don't think so. I don't think I'll be home until about 11.
Well, you upgraded, so you'll see. If I do a stream, you'll be able to see it.
Hi, Adele.
So my boyfriends have decided this holiday.
Okay, listen very carefully, okay? Because this is where she gets to piss off even more people. So around Christmas time, me and my boyfriends decided to spend Christmas at an adoption home. Okay, so pay attention.
And yes, it is boyfriends because he's already stated he has several of them. One of them is 23, maybe 24 by now.
Once again, lady, you are getting so desperate here. Why does it matter how many boyfriends I actually have? Are you jealous that I'm getting some and all you're stuck with is a plastic thing that is rejecting you?
And autistic.
Yes, he actually did say that in a video that he has several boyfriends and they were all in on this. And he's 39 years old and he has a 24-year-old autistic boyfriend. Why does that word have to associate with it? Why can you not just say, I have a 23-year-old boyfriend?
Because if you were actually paying along in chat, in actuality, all the chats, things were mentioned about a certain individual in a certain community who I will not mention, who happens to be autistic. And they were attacking said person. But if you were actually paying along in chat as well, Siwa has an autistic member in her chat room that was also attacked. So when you actually use context, make sure you're getting the whole context. And yes, one of my boyfriends happens to be autistic. But you know what? This proves to show that you are too lazy. See, I really don't think she actually watched Siwa's lives. I think Sunshinery sent her clips. And she's going by them. Because if she was actually paying attention to chat, you would know that there were two autistic people being attacked in that side of YouTube, in that community. There were two of them. Okay? And I will say this, Chicago, they are still being attacked. But I guess it didn't fit your narrative or you didn't care enough to know about it. And if Shyla is here, or even if Muzz is here, you both would know the two I'm talking about.
Because, yeah, I like him young. Why did he feel the need to do that? I boggles my freaking mind.
You have no mind because, like I said, you literally did not pay attention to the convo.
But he did. It's there.
Oh, notice how she said the word did. Remember that? Yeah, but he just did. Okay, now you're mocking people with disabilities. Got it, Chicago. We get it, okay? We get it. Yeah, did you hear that little tone? Yeah, he did. So now you're mocking people with disabilities. Okay, I got it, Chicago. So what we understand is that you are completely vile. You have no moral compass, and yet you're trying to call me out. And Shyla, I was talking about the two autistic people in that community that are being attacked. You should know who the two are. The two autistic guys that are in that community who are still being attacked to this day. I think you know who the two I'm talking about. One of them happens to be Siwa's sub. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, more.
Touch that. I'm just curious, just a curious.
God damn, why does it keep going back?
What a wonderful thing he did.
And he did do something wonderful. He did do something wonderful. This. Oh, did he Pope?
This part. They don't care about this part. This part talk over it.
What a game. Fucking with people's emotions.
No, actually, I really went. Okay? I'm not fucking with nobody's emotions. But once again, you're listening to the Pope and Sunshinery. And we know what happens when you listen to those.
Well, you upgraded, so you'll see. If I do a stream, you'll see it.
Well, so my boyfriends have decided this holiday.
And yes, it is boyfriends.
Yes, because it's
he's already
situated.
stated he has several of them.
Okay, I don't know why this is relevant, but let's continue on.
One of them is 23, maybe 24 by now, and autistic, according to him. It's all there on Siwa's
okay.
stream. You can see it. I'm not lying. So it's him and his boyfriends, plural.
Yeah, and once again, what does this matter?
Everyone.
I don't know how they do it. Yeah, boyfriends with an S. They all agree.
We already know he wrote like that.
Because we're not spending Christmas this year with our families. I'm not even spending it with my mother this year because she's going to work because a lot of her residents there, their families don't even bother to come on Christmas, which I think
It's
is
sad.
sad.
It is so sad.
So her and her coworkers are going to give their residents a great big giant Christmas party.
Which is just wonderful, and God bless her for doing that. There's not enough people who do that.
Okay, so first you mom shamed my mother, and now you're saying that's a nice thing. You need to pick a side here. Pick a side.
To help, celebrate Christmas with them. So me and my boyfriend
This is
are actually going to go out to an orphanage on Christmas Day, and we are going to hand out Christmas gifts.
every time I pause, it gets messed up. So, Adele, this is just Doom, just Dom, whoever he is. This is the personality that he had.
Oh, and by the way, Chicago, I know you're still watching. I did report you for doxing, even though it's not my name. You did use somebody's name in my chat, and that is considered a dox. So, you might want to actually pay attention to your YouTube because that is a bannable offense. When you use people's names in chat rooms that they don't go by, that is a definition of a dox. That is also called harassment, which is also a violation of YouTube rules. Please do it again in my channel.
3 months in November, December. He's talking about the charity work that he's going to do with his 3 boyfriends. And after the pictures of him were, because he showed what he looks like, his pictures. So this is just Mr. Compassionate, Mr. Understanding, Mr. Wonderful. And
Actually, I'm a lot better than you are at compassion and understanding.
want people to hear the wonderful things he does.
Christmas this year with our families. I'm not even spending it with my mother this year.
Well, actually, I don't really do a lot of wonderful things. Let's be honest. It was Christmas time. They wanted to do it. Why is that? Oh my God. Like I said, this woman does not know how to fucking fight.
She's going to work because a lot of her residents there, their families don't even bother to come on Christmas, which I think is so sad.
It's so sad.
So her and her coworkers are going to give their residents a great big giant Christmas party, which is just wonderful.
And my mother did give her residents a great big Christmas party. Ugh. Ugh.
I didn't
Old people.
take this from a phone call. This is actually from YouTube, but because I can't edit, this is scuffed AF. This is me. I'm sorry. I can't edit. Sorry.
Celebrate Christmas with them. So me and my boyfriends are actually going to go out to an orphanage on Christmas Day, and we are going to hand out Christmas gifts to kids in this orphanage.
I recorded this on March 18th, but the recording is from Siwa Moon's YouTube video from November 28th. So you can go watch the whole thing and read the transcripts.
And once again, you're taking it out of context because I was up there multiple times before then. Shyla can attest to that. Muzz can attest to that. Do you have anybody to vouch for anything that you've said so far? No.
We're going to compare this to just the other day. Yeah. Yep. Man.
Something that's very, very sweet. But doing sweet acts like that is not going to put points in your karma bank because of all the rotten shit you do to take them out. Just saying.
Okay, what rotten shit have I done? Please. Okay, you're going off of one instance. What? See, I don't believe in karma. If karma existed, Chicago, you would not be here because you're a vile, disgusting human being.
Just saying.
A brother or adopt a brother thing. So what you do is you get to pick 1 or 2 children where you will be spending the entire day with. You choose what kids that you are buying gifts for. So the entire day you'll be with them. You'll be baking cookies. You'll be unwrapping gifts with them. You'll be doing arts and crafts with them. So you'll be spending the whole day with them.
He sounds like such a stand-up guy, doesn't he? I mean, someone who's...
Okay, you know what? I'm going to just say this to Chicago. I never said I was an upstanding citizen of the United States. I did one nice thing. Okay? Actually, I did a couple. But you know what? Here's the thing, Chicago. I don't pretend to be an upstanding guy. Why don't you get that through your thick skull? Okay? I'm human. You know what? At this point in time, I'm just not going to say that anymore. I'm just going to say I'm me, okay? I am a walking disaster. But I don't do shit to earn points. I don't do shit to earn respect. Like, I didn't go to the orphanage on Christmas. It would give me karma points. I just did it because, you know what? It was Christmas and it was better than, and I'm sorry I'm going to say this, but it was Christmas time and it was better than staying home doing nothing. Why would I stay home when I can give somebody else happiness? It's called being decent. It's called actually doing something without expecting anything in return. Learn about it. Maybe you wouldn't be so bitter, Karen.
Giving back to the community. Does he not sound like he's the bomb.com? Like, he's just going to spend the day with orphans, and he just cares so much, and he understands because he was in foster. But, you know, he did say that his relationship was contentious every now and again, you know, that he just hinted, you know, when he gets along with his mother. So we know that's not perfect. And those are on various Siwa Moon's videos.
Okay, you name me one relationship of a parent and a child that is absolutely perfect, and I will fucking go straight. Okay, I'll go fucking straight. If you can find me a perfect relationship between a parent and a child, I will go fucking straight. And don't try to bring the Brady Bunch into your fucking argument.
You know, you shouldn't clout chase so much and panel hop so much, because there's just a trail of stuff, dumb.
I don't panel hop. That's what Sunshinery does. Okay? Let's be realistic. Okay? Let's see here. Aside from Siwa's panels, I've been on Red. I've been on Little Red. I think I was on Little Red's twice. Maybe 3 times. I could be wrong. Okay, but that was so long ago. So I'll go with 3 times with Little Red. Okay, 3 times. Okay. I was on her panel twice. So to round it up, let's say I'm on my entire YouTube thing, I've been on 15 individual panels. Okay? 15 to 20. Okay? Compare that to Sunshinery. How many panels has she been on? And I usually don't get on panels even if I'm asked to. But Sunshinery will hop on any panel as soon as the link drops. That's a clout chaser. Also, pay attention to what you are saying. I don't mention my channel at all. I don't. People find my channel. If I was clout chasing, I would actually be putting my channel out there a lot more. But you do know who advertises their channel more than I do? Sunshinery. Hypocrisy much? Hypocrisy much? Just saying.
Brought it up and said, this is what we decided we're going to do.
No, if you find a boy who is part of, you know, the LGBTQ,
Doing for
it is
Christmas
wonderful.
It's not only wonderful, but this is specifically for what they consider the unadoptable children. You know, these are the kids that are between 8 and 16.
The teenage, yeah, the older kids. There's an account on Instagram called Just the Bells.
But he's for adoption.
That he did, and I don't want to take it away, but why does he believe in threefold, law of threefold, and then act an ass?
Here's one for you. Who's acting more of an ass now, me or you? Me or you? And yeah, I am for adoption. But it was an honest question. And it was taken from my side of things. And I will not repeat myself because the question has already been answered. Okay? But I will ask you a question. What have you done with your sorry, pathetic life other than sitting on your ass, trying to parent shame other people or bringing other people down? How come you don't take the energy that you have and clean up that trash room that you have? Hmm? See, I could call out everything that I see in you, but that would actually go below my character. And as much as I would love to get really low, I'm not going to.
Hold on.
And adoption is good.
Okay, here we go.
Nothing
A lot of
wrong with
parents, foster
adoption.
parents or adopted parents, they will specifically only look for the younger kids. And
See,
that is
I don't
bullshit.
agree with that. I don't agree with that. See, if I
You
ever
know,
get
when they turn 18, they get kicked out. They have to go out to the street because they're not adopted.
see if I ever
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. I think parents that want to adopt should adopt all ages, not just certain age groups.
adopt a kid, I want to make sure my kid is between 12 and 13 years old. This way I don't have to deal with that.
Okay, you know what? I'm done with that. It's just more of that, how he wants to adopt a kid, or he wants to adopt 4 kids. Okay, he's 39, 40 this year. He wants to adopt 4 kids. And I want you to hear. And you know, I hate, you know what? I go to transcripts. I go to transcripts. Bum, 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 bum. He has a hard time with Tara and filters, thinking she was a cartoon character. He's just so.
Okay, some filters do make her look like a cartoon character. Okay, but that's not just on her. There are filters that do make you look like a cartoon if you actually look at them. But here's something. Why does it matter if I want to adopt kids? And what does my age have to do with adopting kids? What does that have to do with anything? I'm just asking, what does my age have to do with adopting kids? Are you saying that there is a cutoff point for adopting kids? Are you trying to imply that after you reach a certain age, you shouldn't have kids? Because that's what it's sounding like. Now you're actually putting an age limit on when people should have or adopt. That's what it sounds like to me.
This is, who is this lurker really? This was from March 17th. Okay. So that was just 17, 18, 19, 20, 13 days ago. Okay. 13 days. Oh, good Lord. I can't see you guys. Wait a minute. Shoot. That was not a good idea.
Okay, now I'm not going to continue on with this because we all know what happened on this one. But yeah, it's called changing who I was because it was wrong for me to do that. All right? Are you trying to imply that I can't change as a human being? Are you trying to imply that people can't grow? Um, there it is, right here. Okay, here we go. Now, apparently, she doesn't know when to quit. Um, so I have to do this the other way. Okay, so I have to do this the other way. All right, fine. We can do this the other way. We can do this the hard way if you want to. Because you're going to make me do it anyways, aren't you? Yep. All right, so apparently, shit. Shit. I did it. For fuck's sakes. What? God damn it. I hate when I make a boo-boo. Okay. So, I get to prove once again who you really are. Isn't this great? Isn't this great? Because you're too stupid. Sunshinery, You need to get a hold of your girl. You need to get a hold of your girl here, because apparently she has now gone off the deep end. Okay, this is on her channel, Lady LC. Okay, this is up right now.
Everyone, it's me, Chicago 773, Lynn.
And please, with your low intelligence, I wouldn't be trying to psychoanalyze anybody.
So I want to address a video was made based on a really basic comment that I had made. And in doing this, I've seen...
What do you mean a basic comment? You doxed my name. Okay, well, you doxed a name trying to say it was my name. You doxed a name that you said was my name, thinking it was me, when I said it was name. And whether or not I go by it, I will never tell you. You will never know my real name. But you put somebody's name in my chat room. Okay? Chicago, you need to unplug. And oh my God, you actually listened. Look, people, she actually cleaned her room. I knew you could teach old dogs new tricks. Yay for Chicago!
I've seen things that make me see Josh in a different light. Josh is doomed, Dominicus.
Okay, once again, that's not my name. But it's nice to know, Chicago, that you like doxing people. You should not listen to Sunshinery. You have proven that that's where you got the name from. Why would you dox somebody? Why would you dox somebody? Why? Now, like I said, I'll do this again. Report. This is harassing someone else. Okay? Pay attention to Chicago. She is saying a name that no one uses publicly. Okay? Click report. Okay? Now, click report again. Because, choose one. Privacy issue. Okay? Next. Okay, that was the wrong one, right? Yeah, that was the wrong one. Okay. Okay, I can't do that one because that one goes somewhere else. Okay, but I report it. I can report it. Let's see here. Which one was it? Hateful. Okay. Abusive title. Doxing is abusive. Okay. Promoting doxing of individuals with little. You know what? I'll just say that. You promote doxing of individuals. These are valid. Okay, Chicago? They are valid. Exactly, Shyla. Exactly. Okay? It's not my name. but I can get her for doxing.
So I was going through YouTube and I was watching videos, and I did turn on his video here. And I was watching it. This is from the 12th, where it says, so Sir has gone loopy. And it's like, who the hell is Sir and why would they go loopy? Sir is Roadhog. These two men.
Now, why are you mentioning him? Okay. Sunshinery, I think you just lost something here. Okay, why are you mentioning him and me?
Men are playing some sort of game back and forth. And I think everybody in the way is just, it just ping pongs. Roadhog was dropping a dime and a horrible video on Thursday. Josh was going to drop a video just outing everything.
Once again, it's not my name. But you know what? It's nice to know you're trying to compare me with Josh Duggar. And I'm not like Josh Duggar. But let's continue, shall we? Butthurt Karen? Because I'm going to download this video and I'm going to make a part 2 later on tonight, because you know what? This is going to be a lot better than fucking Urban Dictionary.
Thursday, and you know what? It's Friday and nothing happened. These two are playing some sort of weird game and getting people all tied up into it and getting emotions all tied up.
Now pay attention, because this is why I want you all to see the preview.
Up in it. And I'm just, I don't know if everybody else caught on before me, and that's why I have to make this video. I mean, did you all already know this, that it's just a game between Dom and Roadhog, that they're playing this game, and you guys, that's why you don't react?
Okay, so I'm going to say something to a lot of people here, and I hope I don't lose anybody. Okay. Okay, but you know what? Chicago, you're implying that we are in cahoots. So, people are wondering why I backed off of him. So, you know what? I'm going to answer that question later on, because I've been on here for almost 4 hours. But I will answer your question. Okay? I will. And it's not going to be a very favorable one to you or to certain individuals. But I'm going to come back here at 7 o'clock and I will answer your questions. I will do that because I want to make this video pure for everybody. I want everybody to see this video. So I'm going to come back in 2 hours. Okay. We're going to go over this video. We're going to have fun with this video, because it is a question being asked. And it's not going to be a popular answer by a lot of people. But you know what? At least it's going to be honest. It's actually going to be honest. And I don't care if I lose subscribers over this. I don't. Because it's going to be the truth. And the truth, Chicago, is going to blow you away. And it's going to make you look pathetically stupid. So, I'm going to end this now. And I will see you all at 7 o'clock. Because we're going to do a part 2 on this thing. Okay? So I'm going to go and eat. And I'm going to actually just let this video do what it has to do. But I will be back here at 7 o'clock. And I hope to see most of you there. If you can't be there, I understand. If you're not there, I hope you all have a happy, wonderful Easter Sunday. She is the court jester. She is. But I'm going to end this now. I thank you all for being here. And I hope to see you all later on. I wish you all a wonderful evening. And if I don't see you tonight, I wish you all the best for this weekend. Take care, everybody.